slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good. There lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash.
Welcome, family. Welcome, Loyalty Squad. This is the Velvet Locks with a story time. Yes, you guys, I am back with another story time. And this is a highly requested story time. And this is a drinking story time, okay? Because I got my little spirits right here in the glass. Okay, I'm going to set it on the side right there. But I am ready, okay? So of course you know, your girl here has been on the dating sites. And this is basically a dating chronicle story time. It was my dating chronicles video. And this is part of the dating chronicles because, like I said,
mother has lived.
Okay? I have
lived.
So being that I've been on the sites, I've experienced certain things. Well, this particular situation really was trifling. Was sad. You know why? Because this is involving a threesome. Listen. Get your mind out the gutter, okay? Get your mind out the gutter. I know what y'all thinking. Listen, no. This had to do with 3 people. Now, as you know, I've dated on these sites before. So I've met certain people or spoken to certain people. Well, this particular gentleman, to put it nicely, man, it's hot up in this piece. As you can see through my setup that I am not home. I'm in my daughter's studio office. Big things are going. Alright, so let's get back to the story, alright? So I was dibbling and dabbling on this specific site where I bumped into a gentleman who I looked and so I was like,
ooh, cutie pie.
Okay. Let me hear what you got to say. What's going on with you? Like, what you about? So, we spoke. We shared stories. He was supposedly a child of God in the church, okay? And was looking for love. Okay. We're on the same page. So we exchanged conversation and I was really enjoying our conversation. I thought he was a cutie pie, a mature gentleman. Homeboy, even as much as was trying to show me that, he was really serious and really wanted to get to know me better. So he was actually even over his mother's house. Okay? Helping out mom. Red flag number 1. Talking about, oh, I'm only over here to help her out. That's a red flag. You understand me? At his age, 50-something years old, still living at home with his mama. Okay. So anyways, we were on the phone conversating one day, and his mother was in the background talking to him. So to make me feel, now this goes to show you how some of these guys are so trifling. Just so that I guess he can like confirm that he's single, he put his mother on the phone. I kid you not, you guys. He put his mother on the phone, introduced me on the phone to his mama. And me and his mama was exchanging conversations. But he was like, oh, just so you know that I ain't this type of dude, blah, blah, blah. Just to let you see that, I'm really real about what I'm saying. My mom is here.
Mom, let me introduce you to my friend.
Really? You want to introduce me to your mother? Okay. He puts his mother on the phone, and me and his mother has now engaged in conversation. So I'm like,
hi, Miss Such and Such, how are you? Oh, wow, it's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's so sweet of you to want to talk to me.
Blase, blase.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Oh, wow, you seem like a sweetie. You need to come and visit me. We can sit down and have conversations.
No problem. That sounds so nice. Okay.
So after he gets the phone back from his mother, he then proceeds to tell me that
if I wasn't serious about what I'm about, I would never have allowed you to talk to my mother. So that goes to show you how serious. Because if If I had a woman, would I let you talk to my mama? If I was in a situation with a girlfriend or a woman, would I let you talk to my mother?
Ladies, don't believe the crap, because mama is just as bad as he is. So me thinking, well, that is true. I mean, any man that's gonna put you on the phone with his mother, obviously mommy must have some scruples. And you know, if he was really involved in a relationship, she wouldn't be sitting here co-signing knowing that he's talking to another female. That's what I thought. Now he and I is continuing laughing, kikiing, and enjoying our conversation. He's telling me all about his past, you know, some serious things that he's had to endure. Okay, all right. He told me a lot of little details about his past, the fact that he had issues with the law. Red flag number 2. You would think that, okay, everyone deserves a second chance in society. No problem. You had a past life. Yeah, all of us have. Everyone's had a past life. You know, yeah. No problem. Based on what he said, it was so weird because after our conversation that day, I think a day passed by, and all of a sudden I get a text message from this gentleman. In this text message, he starts telling me,
I just wanted to let you know that you sound like a sweet woman, and I don't want to play games. And just to let you know that me and my fiance is working out our problems. So, just to let you know, we are going forward in our marriage. And I just wanted to tell you, I'm sorry, you're a sweet person, blah, 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 but this is what I'm going to do. And if she decides to contact you, please don't tell her anything.
so that's what got me into thinking now. Because I'm like really clueless, like what is he talking about? If she asks me questions, he says that she saw your picture and she says she knows you. So if she calls you, please don't tell her anything. Please act as though you don't know anything. So I'm like, what? What is he talking about? Where is this coming from? Oh, fiance? So all of a sudden now you got a fiance, but yet for the past couple of weeks we was talking. You was telling me stuff about how serious you are. You even put me on the phone with your mama. With your mama. So how come all of a sudden you got a fiance? Where did she come in the picture? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all about these players on the site. They play too many games. They got another half someplace else, but yet they on here dibbling and dabbling. So, so you had a woman, but yet you on the phone talking to me. We talking about all sorts of stuff, but you have a woman? Now, mind you, I didn't meet this gentleman yet. We only spoke on the phone, okay? See, with me, I like to get a feel of the person, get some conversation going, get some understanding so I can hear and decipher what this person's about before even thinking about meeting up with them. Okay? So anyways, now, I was confused because I couldn't believe the fact that I'm talking to you for 2-3 weeks and had a whole woman on the other side you never told me about, but now you're going to send me a text. So now y'all working it out? I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what the heck he was talking about. I gave him a text letting him know. It turns out that I'm interested in somebody else. I'm planning on giving him my time, but thank you anyway, and I wish you all the best. Alright? So I figured I'd take the high road, and I'm saying to myself, this Joker got some nerve, but that's alright because I really wasn't thinking about you anyways. I really had my heart and mind set on this other gentleman, and it's just so weird how you all of a sudden, you was telling me all of this stuff. You was trying to find out all about me. You even put me on the phone with your mama. You had your mama lying for you, pretending. What? Alright, no problem. So what I did was I erased his whole message itinerary and blocked him from my phone. This way, in case he may have had a change of heart somewhere down the line, Joker, stay on that side. Keep that energy. Don't want to be dealing with that kind of crap. So now, days went by, and I tell you, His words was playing in my head at some point in time because I'm thinking to myself, you said that if she tries to contact me to pretend as though I don't know anything. So obviously then that means that the person that you're dealing with knows who I am. That means we know each other. And still in the back of my mind, I just was trying to figure out, what was he talking about? He said his fiance knows me. Really? She knows me? Okay. So after a couple of days went by, I finally got a text message from an old schoolmate that we're friends on Facebook. So this old schoolmate was telling me about another schoolmate who wanted to get my number so she can talk to me. I said, sure, no problem, blah, blah, tell her such and such and such and such, blah, 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 blah. Call me. I'm thinking to myself, could that be her? Why would she want to talk to me? Is this the friend that he knew of? So finally, that friend passed my number on to the other friend who then decided to give me a call. So during our whole conversation, at first she never told me anything about the reason for her call. We spoke about so many things, catching it up, chomping it up, you know what I mean? We haven't seen each other since graduation, so we're going through, oh girl, how you doing? How was life? What's going on? Never a thought that this is the friend that he's talking about. So she didn't say a word the whole time that we was on the phone until maybe 20 minutes into the conversation. Then she starts asking me questions. She starts making it more known as to what her reasons was for us talking. So she's like, listen girl, I'm going to be upfront with you. Do you know a gentleman by the name of, I'm going to call him George. Do you know a gentleman by the name of George? And I'm like, George? So my mind is still not caught up to the same page yet. So after I said, George, what do you mean George? George! Ah, wait a minute. So you're her. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, you're the girl that he was talking about. Now she's clueless. Now I'm thinking, because based on what he said to me last in the text, now it's all coming together. So she says, what do you mean? You're the young lady that he was talking about, that he was engaged to and wanted to pursue a relationship with, so therefore he can't continue trying to get to know me because you two are working it out. And if you were to try to respond and call and ask questions, to act like I didn't even know you. So she's like, what? Yes, I know George such and such. Yes, let me show you George. If you think I'm joking, I pulled up pictures. I was like, is this George? Is this George? Is this George? Is that George? Yes, I do know George. I met George on Blase. She's like, what? I said, yes. And he told me, telling her the deets. I'm letting her know what her dude, her man, her ninja is doing. He was talking to me. He's on a dating site. I was sending pictures back and back to her. I had to snap the pictures that was on his site just so that she can see that, yeah, he got a whole profile and all of that up there. So after sending her the pictures, she was like, wait a minute. That was on our anniversary. What? That was when we went together on a boat ride. Yeah, that was when my such and such was graduating. Yeah, girl. Your man was trying to talk to me. He didn't tell me nothing about being engaged. He told me that he was looking for a relationship. So if y'all engaged, why is he on the site? After going back and forth and us girlfriends getting our stories and sharing back and forth things, they had an argument or whatever. She didn't know that he was on the site or whatever. He's still playing as though they're working things out or whatever. Come to find out, homeboy was playing a double life, playing her and acting as though they're working it through, but at the same time putting little nest eggs in his basket. The way she found out about me was the fact that she saw my picture in his phone. I guess he took pictures from the profile that I made and had it in his phone and lied about it when she bumped into my picture. So that's what startled him when she told him, I know her. How do you know her? Okay? So then her and I was talking, sharing stories, and even exposed him on the phone. She got him on the phone. I stayed low on the side, listened to their conversations, and come to find out this man was a whole lot worse than what he played with me. He acted like he was such a good man, a loving man, a man that wanted a relationship, a full life, the whole nine. But he treated her like crap. He spoke to her like crap. And the vibes and situations and things that he was saying to her, I swear it was like being with my ex-narcissist. I'm listening on the other line with my phone on mute, and her and I going back and forth texting.
And I'm like, oh no sis, he lied about that. Ask him such and such. Nah.
And she's like, okay, boom. He didn't know what was going on. Long story short, he was busted. They were going to Jamaica. They was doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I bought you a ring. Yes, we gonna get married. But why are you on the site? Why are you looking for people? But I tell you, you guys, it's weird. It's wild. It's crazy how men play these dumb games. This man had a whole fiance. Plans, rings, the whole nine. She didn't know they had a problem that bad for homeboy to be looking for somebody. At the same time, trying to play me and try to play her at the same time. And I tell you, I just felt so much pity. I felt so bad for her because me, myself, I was good. So I didn't need that type of energy around me, because hearing how he spoke to her, and they got into a heated conversation while I was on the phone listening. Of course she didn't mind because we girls, we sisters, so that was no problem. But it was just the whole idea to hear how this man spoke to her, how he cursed her name, how he defiled her as a female. I mean, he really talked down about her to her, not knowing that I was on the other line. And all I kept hearing and seeing was her being in my situation. Okay, being with a narcissist. And I shared some situations of what I've been through with her, and sure enough, it was the same thing. Even up to this day, I guarantee you they're probably still together, because they know how to woo and sweet talk your behind back into the whole thing. But you as a woman have to really put your foot down and really see it for what it is. Now she claims that, okay, they were finished, they were done, she ain't gonna deal with him, we were broken up, whatever, but I don't think so. It's hard to get rid of a narcissist that way, especially when you got a ring and they're talking marriage to you, but at the same time you don't know what's going on. But to hear how he put her down, how he talked bad about her, how he called her out her name, all of this on the phone, I felt fortunate. I felt like I dodged that bullet, because he was really another narcissist trying to play his way into a woman's life. Me. And who knows how many other females. So I tell you guys, it was the weirdest thing how this world is so small. People be playing so many games. You don't know who knows who. And it just so happens that he had my photo in his phone. And she went in his phone to do something and bumped into my photo and asked him a question, and come to find out we knew each other. We knew each other. So he was busted. I tell you guys, it was the craziest thing, but it made me feel blessed. I felt blessed. I felt like, wow, you really and truly missed that bullet, because this could be a reoccurrence of a situation that you just got out of. Because he was playing the game of this righteous man, but he was a joker in disguise. Just to hear how disgusted, how disrespectful he was to her. I felt so fortunate. I felt so bad for my girl though, because her heart was intertwined into him and the whole nine, not knowing that you're minding your business, living life, working, doing your thing. You and your man may be having some issues, but come to find out, you didn't know all this time that he has a whole profile on one or two or who knows how many different sites. You only know about one site because that's the site that he and I met on. You don't know if he's even on other sites. All you know is your man is a cheater and a liar. Basically, he's a cheater and a liar, and he's playing you. But her and I, we're still girls up to this day, and I don't ask her no questions where that's concerned because that's not my business. Because I hope that she's safe and she's playing her cards right and had left him, because that's the man that's willing to bring to you a disease and you wouldn't even know it because you're thinking he's being faithful. But yet he has a whole profile out there. As soon as things go wrong, you don't do your womanly duties, whatever the situation. I mean, tell you the things that this man was saying on the phone about her not doing things, and this is the reason why he's doing things, and it was heartbreaking for me as her girlfriend from school to hear how he's mistreating her. It was heartbreaking, but it was crazy because she had no idea that this man made a whole profile and was on the doggone sites picking up females, trying to start a whole new relationship, and who knows how many he may have already had. But he lived in a building with his mama at his mama's house, and who knows if he had women on the 3rd floor, 4th floor, 5th floor. Bro man from the 5th floor. Okay? Who knows? But he was playing her. But yeah, you guys, that's it for this story time. That's it for this crazy chronicles. I mean, I know it wasn't one of my funnier story times, but it was just so sad and heartbreaking to see a friend, a personal friend, somebody that I know, I went to school with, and wow, how this world is so small, because her dude and I was talking and she had no idea. And I had no idea. You see what I mean? So you gotta be real safe out there. Especially if you're meeting men on dating sites, because there's a lot of characters out there. I tell you, just like my dad always say,
pick, choose, and refuse.
Because it's crazy out there. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful story time. If you want to hear more story times, I got more coming for you. I got another story time that I think I want to share with y'all. And it's a birthday story time. And it's crazy. Crazy. Okay? If you want to hear that story time, let me know down below. And I got that one coming out for you, alright? So yes, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And until the next story time, you guys, I will see you then.
Hey fam, where you going? You didn't subscribe yet. Well, listen, first of all, before you go, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget also to turn on that notification bell, so this way you will not miss another one of my videos. Okay? Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, click it, and then hit that little bell and make sure that it's lit. You will miss out on so much if you don't hit that subscribe button. And also hit that bell next to it. Make sure that it's turned on, so this way when I upload another video, you will not miss it at all, okay? You will be the first to know. So don't forget, give me those likes, thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button along with the bell at the bottom, and you will always know when I upload another one of these videos, okay? So I'll see you in the next video.